Direction. In this part, you will hear longer conversations. After each conversation, you will hear several questions that are referring to the conversations. The conversations and the questions will not be repeated. After you hear the questions, read the four possible answers on your screen and choose the best answer. Try to answer correctly based on the conversations and the questions. Part 1. Number 1 to number 3. You will hear a conversation between students and a teacher.
Teacher, may I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
What does that word mean?
Listen and repeat after me. Environment.
Environment.
I don't understand. Can you repeat, please?
How do you spell it?
ENVIRONMENT. Please write down.
Excuse me, teacher. I don't have a pencil. May I borrow one from my classmates?
Yes, you may.
Number 1. What word that the student doesn't understand? Number 2. What did the students do after the teacher spelled the word? Number 3. What did the last student wants to borrow? Part 2. Number 4 to number 7. You will hear a conversation between a teacher and her students.
Good morning, class. Please take your seats. Stop talking and be quiet so that we could start the lesson. Great. I'm glad you finally settled down. Let's first take a roll call and see who's absent today. Clara.
Here.
Kate.
Here.
I'm glad you're back to school. You were absent for 3 days. What happened?
I was pretty sick, but I'm okay now.
I'm glad to hear that. Do you have a doctor's note?
Yes, I have. Here it is.
Paul?
Present.
Mason?
Here. I have an excuse note from my baseball coach for yesterday, when I couldn't attend school, because we had a competition.
Okay, thank you, Mason.
Number 4. How many days did Kate miss school? Number 5. Why did Kate cannot go to school? Number 6. What did Kate do to prove her reason of absence? Number 7. Why did Mason could not attend school yesterday? Part 3. Number 8 to number 10. You will hear a conversation in a parents' conference at school.
Thank you for coming to Kelly's conference. I appreciate it.
Of course. I wouldn't miss it. I always want to hear how Kelly's doing in her classes.
Well, I could go on and on about how glad I am to have Kelly in my class. She is just such a joy to teach.
Thank you. That is so nice to hear.
She comes to class prepared and ready to learn every single day. When I'm teaching, she pays attention and takes detailed notes. She's always on task and responsible. I know I can depend on Kelly.
That's great. How is she getting along with her classmates? Is she social? She's always been pretty shy. So I worry that she might have trouble making friends.
I have noticed she's a bit shy, but she has had no trouble making friends. Her classmates often ask her for help with classwork, and she's always willing to help them. I see her at lunch with a small group of friends, and they seem to be laughing and getting along. It looks to me like she is doing well socially.
And what about her grades? Is she doing well on her tests and quizzes?
She does an outstanding job on her schoolwork. I can tell she is working hard and studying. She often gets perfect scores on her quizzes and tests. She's a very smart girl. Her current grade in this class is 99%.
Wow, good for her!
Yes, I've been very impressed with her.
Number 8. Who are they talking about? Number 9. Did the girl find a problem when making friends? Number 10. What is her current grade in the class?